cut where we watch all the different types of lasers that we have, do many different kinds of applications. And if you want to see some sort of different application or something weird done on a laser, just let us know. Put it in the comments below, or just email us, or whatever, contact us. Today we're using our PS48, that's 48 by 36 inch Pro, and we have a 120 watt CO2 tube in it. And sticking with this week's theme, which is kitchen, we are doing some glass cookware. We're gonna do the bottom of it. Nick brought some cookware in, and I chose a special design for it. Let's take a look at it. So as you can see, you've just been poisoned. We'll be on the bottom of the glassware for Nick. So, you know, if you cook for somebody and then they finish it, they see that at the bottom after they clean it, that would be pretty cool. So we're gonna start this right now, see how it turns out. If you notice from the design, it's actually mirrored vertically, and that's because we're doing the bottom of the dish. And this is kind of common for things that you would like to see from the back side. So if you're doing a mirror and you want to remove the coating on the back rather than engrave the mirror, you would just have to mirror it vertically, so you can't read it one way, but once it's turned around, you can read it. Interestingly enough, the CO2 laser actually creates microfractures on the glass, and that's what you see when you engrave the glass. Now, you cannot get this with a fiber laser or UV laser, so it's kind of special for a CO2 laser. Now, like I said, engraving glass, it creates microfractures. It's not actually creating a major depth into the glass. So what you're seeing is the frost of those microfractures, and if you use too much power when engraving glass, you will start cracking it, or those microfractures can get so big that they actually start falling off and the output doesn't look too good. One more tip before this guy's done is it's very hard to see your actual red dot diode and line up a project like this glassware. So what I like to do is put a cloth over the glassware and then run the perimeter. And that way your air assist is going to trace inside that cloth, and you're going to be able to see where your design's going to be. and that way you can get around not seeing that red dot dial. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty good. Our power settings are in the description if you guys have a 48 by 36 Pro 90 watt or just a 90 watt in general. So it's gonna look pretty, whoa, I almost broke it. I think that's pretty awesome. You could always mask this and tape it if you don't need it to be cookable, but you can actually use this guy. So I think until next time, keep cooking.